Alright, Pixie, you ready to check out Ma Paws Bakery in American Fork? That's where I get your food from. You haven't been here before, but we're going to go show you around and get a tour of the place. Deal. What's up, Sam? How you doing? Good, thanks. Come on, Pixie.
You can take your time. You can let it go potty.
That's all right. She's been outside all day. She's been potty plenty.
Hello, sweetie pie. You're on the Tuckers, lucky lady. I'll be right back.
You're good. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. She's friendly. Want to say hi?
Hi, Baker. What you doing?
Her name is Pixie.
Come here, baby. Come here. She's like, I don't like you.
She just got a lot of smell. She's got a nose full of new smells probably when she walked in.
Check everything out. You're pretty. Come here, baby.
That's funny. Where are you going?
I must have that.
No, it's not you. She's been around a lot of people and a lot of dogs. Maybe she just missed all the smells back here, or there's way too many like dog smells in here. This is a ton of smells. Because you know how we see primarily and they smell, so she just got like...
Yeah, my French bulldog is like, sniffs everything.
Yeah. Got some no-hide treats here. And some 2 brands, 1 family shoes, beef cheek rolls and stuff. Hi, Pixie. Big snouts, jerky necks, duck heads from Raw Bar. Hi, Pixie. She's doing good. My roommate's little girl went out and played with her for a little while today. Pixie thought she was I treated her like a dog, kind of like wanting to play with her, and she would run up and bow in and kind of, mouthing her a little bit and poking her with her nose and stuff. And she was a little overwhelmed by it at first, but she stayed out there for a while and played with her.
Nice. Oh yeah, smelling the bully stick. Those are a hot ticket item.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So you want to show me around?
Yes, sir. Do you think maybe do you want a tour of the freezers?
Yeah, whatever you got here that people would want to be interested in, make them want to come here.
Yes, sir. Well.
Or maybe we can end over here because I'm going to get the dog food at the end. But either way.
Okay. Yeah, this is kind of our raw and our freeze-dried raw section.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got plenty of freeze-dried options here. Steve's, Small Batch, Northwest Naturals, Vital Essentials, Primal, etc. And then you've got the frozen here, so it's easy to see your freeze-dried versus your frozen.
Right, a lot of the same brands, right?
Yes, sir. All the same brands. You've got your small batch frozen there, and then your small batch freeze-dried here, so people can kind of compare.
Cool.
But yeah, and I've got my 2 rows of cat food here. This freezer's got a bunch of cat food in it, including the Steve's Real Food, which is for dogs and cats.
Right.
The cat will accept it. But real quick, I'm going to check her out.
Yeah, you're
I'll
good.
be right back.
All right.
Yes.
And he doesn't have it anywhere but between 2 toes.
Yes.
Is this goat's milk does not have the ferment whatever
Yes, the goat's milk isn't amazing if they have a yeast balance.
So is there anything, what about like the bone broth?
If you do the bone broth, absolutely. Do the broth. Yes.
Let me go grab some.
Okay.
Which one do you prefer?
I like them all. I like all the bone broths. Yes.
No, I think she means the goat milk versus the bone broth. Maybe is that what you meant?
The what?
Did you mean the goat milk versus the bone broth? Which you prefer, or just?
Well, no, I like them both. We're dealing with a yeast infection.
Oh, gotcha.
And he's only got it in the one spot. It's so weird. And there's like little bumps in it, and that's it.
Okay. Yes, sometimes A lot of the times they do have that least manifested in one area. My dog is right.
Hi, Pixie.
It's not correct, but it's right. Or sometimes it's their claws, or it's their paws. But yeah, I mean the bone broth. Bone broth.
Okay, I should probably stick with which breed is the best for, I know that turkey's the best for yeast infections, but I want to stay away from chicken. I think chicken's pretty problem.
Well, you can do any of them. You can do turkey, beef, duck, lamb, pork.
Let's do duck. Duck and turkey go together. He'll eat anything.
Well, I have a turkey bone broth. I don't have a duck bone broth. I just need let's say.
Got some fish skins here. Plato, wild caught, all natural, sustainably sourced.
Let's do that. And like proteins, what do you
Jerky fingers.
I want to make sure
You said turkey's good for yeast. It doesn't matter what protein. It's just a fish.
so the tripe is not good.
Tripe is different because tripe is the lining or the contents of the stomach of the animal. They should be able to do the tripe, but
I
it
just
is.
finished that bag that I have up here that I bought last time I was here.
Okay.
So, and I don't know, that's all I eat. So, and I was gonna try this, because pork that's all I eat.
Okay. Well, they also make bigger bags of this frozen, which are going to be better priced. You don't have to rehydrate. You just need to thaw.
Okay, I'll do that. Where's that at? Sorry.
You're fine. It's back here. It's over here. I get her the
So
Tuckers.
fun to learn about all these dogs, oh my gosh.
There you go. So
It
yes,
just switched.
that's the freeze dried.
You just switched to raw.
Well, I've been doing the freeze dried for, well, past year.
Okay. I mean, technically it's raw. If it's freeze dried, it's like they don't have any
I was
added
told
ingredients.
that
So
is the best for them because and the frozen because it's. there's
yeah,
no
I give her
sugar in
the
it.
frozen. I give her the actual like the raw. This is just that stuff, but they freeze dry it, so it doesn't have all the additives and fillers
So
and all
that's
that.
better the frozen.
I mean, it's up to you. It's just how you want to be able to process it. Like he said, it's cheaper if you do the raw.
Do that, whatever you were
It's
saying.
more like what they would eat in the wild. The wolves would, at least, which is what they come from. So
Okay,
So this is the 6-pound bag.
I'll do that.
ready to go, Pixie?
I mean, that's.
Is it hot in here? Huh? Hot in here? We'll go in a minute, okay?
Let's see, this says he weighs about 24, 21 pounds, so
I'm gonna let her cool off for a minute. I'll be right back.
I'm thinking 8 in the morning and 8 at night.
Break. Loose. I put mine in the fridge just overnight. I moved from the freezer to the fridge overnight, and then I'll put them in a Ziploc bag.
I've done the frozen before. I just I got lazy with the freeze dried.
Oh.
Not that my husband will ever do them. I have to do it.
Oh.
Okay. No big deal.
Whose idea was it to get the dog? You don't want me asking.
Yes.
Oh.
Would that sound happy? No.
You're being recorded right now, just so you know, for her YouTube channel. So.
Dog is, oh my God, really? Dog is mine. He goes everywhere I go.
Oh, okay.
Sleeps next to me. He goes potting for me. I mean, he's everywhere.
Nice.
But yes, it was his idea.
Okay. Have a good night.
Have a good one, thank you. Okie dokie. Nice. Well, should we just continue with our
Yeah.
tour?
We got a
Is this your
little.
first time being here?
Yep, it is.
Nice.
It's-
Did you take her to the Mill Creek store ever?
No.
Okay.
I think I had her in the car with me a couple times, but I didn't actually bring her in.
Well, yeah, I mean, we also have, a very healthy and mindful selection of chews, things they can chew on. So we don't allow any rawhide in our store.
That's good.
We don't allow any rope toys other than my hemp rope, because it's shorter strands, it's the safest rope toy, and it's still never a chew toy.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and also we don't do any cooked bones. All
Right.
of the bones we have are going to be raw in my freezer. So, I mean, I've got beef, I've got your weight-bearing bones and your non-weight-bearing bones. You've got your knuckle bones and your big marrow bones. Those are your weight-bearing bones. And then your non-weight-bearing bones are like your necks, your lamb vertebrae, some rib bones, duck heads, rabbit heads. So this is kind of my treats, raw meaty bones, and some lightly cooked in there as well.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, and then this one you've got, you know, cat food. The Steve's Real Food is for dogs and cats, but usually the cats prefer something from the 2 top shelves.
Okay.
And these are all of my 6-pounders mostly. Hello, welcome in. I've got my OC Raw 6-pound bags on the top, small batch, Vital Essentials, Primal, some bulk boxes as well.
Cool.
But yeah, obviously we're big fans of the raw. I've got 7 freezers.
Awesome. And you've had a lot to do with that from what you told me last time or a couple times ago, right?
Yeah, when I first
Expanding
started,
it.
you know, managing this place, we had 3 freezers, and now we have 7. Yeah.
Awesome.
But and then this is kind of some of my smaller bags. You got some 3-pounders, got some more 3-pounders down there, 7-pound bags, OC Raw, Small Batch, Primal, some of our favorite companies. Tuckers as well. They've got their own freezer.
Right. That's what Pixie eats.
Yes.
She loves
That's
it.
what my dog eats.
Awesome.
You know, it's nice because it's limited ingredient. The Tuckers are one of our most limited. But some more bulk boxes here. Steve's, obviously, they have been, you know, they were the first commercially available raw dog food on the market 30 years ago. They were the first one, so everyone kind of followed Steve's example.
Right.
Yeah,
That's cool.
bulk boxes here, and then my special orders freezer for everyone that does their special orders.
Nice. And they just do that by calling here?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, absolutely. Call, and you can do that for you. Hello, y'all finding everything okay so far?
Yeah.
Switch it up.
So my dog is like, switch from this to this.
Yes.
And he has just been gassy ever since.
Yeah.
How long has it been?
Almost 2 months.
Oh, okay, I was going to say initially there's that change, but
Right.
So
And that is
we're
true.
over it.
have you ever tried raw?
Yeah, so we mix in some raw stuff.
Okay.
With
Like a topper kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like some frozen stuff is like a treat, you know,
Right.
once a week or so. But
Yes.
maybe. Anyway, do you have any other suggestions, Sam, besides changing back to this? And
Yes.
What about a probiotic?
So yeah, we got him on a probiotic.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know which one you have them on? Is it the Good Guts?
No. My husband came in and was like, "Oh, you can get this other one for a lot cheaper."
Okay.
The white one.
Yeah, the Holistic Pet Organics Digest.
They just yeah.
Cool.
So
Yes.
is that one gonna be okay, or should I go with the Good Guts for a while to kind of
Well, I mean,
replenish a little bit more?
that is the other thing I would mention is that, you know, add in a quality probiotic, and if one doesn't work, you know, you can add in a different one.
Mhm.
A lot of the times adding a quality probiotic, you get that relief where they're not gassy anymore. Especially the Good Guts, that's the one where
So
I've
do you
had.
think I should so the well one is not as good as what you're saying?
No, it is different customers. Some customers swear by that one, and some customers swear by the Good Guts.
And it probably has how it interacts with whatever food you're feeding them too, and the ingredients of that too. So,
Yes.
what's that? I got it up in Salt Lake. The probiotics that's frozen. It's a couple of months worth. I don't know if you guys carry it. It's in like a little white container. I forget the brand.
It's frozen.
Yeah. Well, it's not frozen, but you keep it refrigerated,
Keep it refrigerated.
and it's just like a little half scoop of it.
Like the Ma Paws up there?
And actually, it was at a different store, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean,
So many things.
the probiotics we have, you do refrigerate them, but it's like after you open them, you refrigerate them. So they're on the shelf
Right.
now, but all of our probiotics, I always tell people, you know, once it's open, put it in your fridge.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they did that with all of them. I just
No, there are some, because we have a human one, but I like that. It has to come
Exactly.
frozen and stay in the fridge.
Oh, okay.
No, maybe I'll get one of those and just kind of switch it up then.
Okay. But yeah,
how big is your dog? If you don't mind me asking.
Like 36 pounds.
You should totally go raw. You could. I mean, it wouldn't be that much money, in my opinion.
There you go. You know,
You don't
the-
think? Okay, because this stuff gets expensive. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm kind of having compared the price between
Right.
that full time and this.
Yeah, I mean, it's if you get if you go with Tucker's Raw, it's $100 for a 20-pound, for a 20-pound box, so it's about $5 a pound. My dog here, Pixie, she weighs 95 pounds, and she goes through 2 pounds a day. She's still growing though. She's still technically a puppy.
Okay.
So I mean, you would probably take, if your dog's 30 pounds,
Right.
you could probably get away with. How much do you think a 30-pound dog would eat of the Tuckers?
probably half a pound a day,
Half a pound a day?
That's it?
Yeah.
or maybe.
Because if you think about like all the processed food like that we eat, they add a bunch of other stuff into it. Or if you add like a burger, like a bun to a burger, that's extra like filler. But and that's what a lot of dog food has, is a lot of fillers and stuff.
Right.
So you don't need as much of it because it's just pure like nutrients, like pure what they need instead of the fillers and stuff. So
Totally. Yeah, he would probably. I mean, he'd probably be between a half pound to maybe a full pound. I mean, in between that range, just depends on the dog. But yeah, I mean, the Tucker's is $5 a pound, so it's very affordable.
like $60 a month you're looking at maybe if you did like yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then you would
real
probably
quick,
have less problems, you know, with gas and stuff because they're eating natural stuff they would eat in the wild.
They're not processing it quite
Yeah.
as much.
Yeah, it'd be like us if we eat like a lot of like raw vegetables or something like that. We're gonna get more gas because we're having to process that, you know.
Yeah.
So,
How is it for their teeth? Is their teeth?
well, look at her. Pixie said,
Their teeth are better because it's just.
yeah, but it's just well, like so. For instance, if you look at like the hunter-gatherer tribes, like the Indians and like hunter-gatherer tribes in like Africa and South America, they found their skulls where their teeth were fine because they didn't have all these additives and stuff like caked onto it. Like,
Yeah.
Pixie, come here.
Because I mean, this dog's lost teeth like the last couple of years.
She's only 18 months, but you can see her teeth.
Yeah.
Hey,
They look great.
see?
What kind is she?
She's a Caucasian Ovcharka.
Oh man, she's pretty.
Yeah, but she's been on it. I got her when she was 5 months, and then about 6 months into having her, so just shy of a year. I had also kind of transitioned. Like I put some like raw hamburger, and I on top of her food, like a topper. But then she's been on raw for probably about. I'm trying to think how old she's been about 8 months, 9 months now, I think. Because I got her in February 1st of last year, so a year ago, and then like I said, about 6 months in. So yeah, she's been on raw for about 6 months. And the other thing too is, especially with big breeds like her, is because of her joints, it's better for their joints because they don't put on the just like with the number one killer of dogs, just like it is with humans, is cancer.
Yeah.
And because we and them eat a lot of processed stuff. So if you're cutting back on the processed stuff, then they're going to have a better and a longer life.
So probably, do you do some sort of transition period?
Yeah, so what they recommend is about, so you do like a quarter of the new food for like a couple days, and then switch to half, and then 3/4, and then a full. And you can spread it out longer if you felt like you needed to. And there's obviously going to be that transition where it's going to mess with their digestive system a little bit. But after like a week or two, if you want to spread it out over a couple of weeks, is your dog mostly inside or outside?
He has both.
Okay.
I mean, he's mostly an inside. He's like 11 and a half.
Yeah, obviously, like make sure that he has plenty of water and maybe like give him more frequent bathroom breaks the first few days or whatever, just to make sure in case they do have any accidents.
Yeah.
But yeah, I totally, especially for a dog your size where it wouldn't be as expensive, you should go raw. I personally like Tuckers.
Okay.
It's cheaper than Steve's for one. It's only simple ingredients. It literally is just whatever meat source you pick. Like the pork is the one they have right now, the big boxes, the smaller boxes. So these are 1 pound vacuum sealed. They're all vacuum sealed pouches.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna do, and also if you want to just try it out, you may want to get one of the bags
maybe we'll do
because
that today.
these are 8 ounces each.
Okay.
So in each little vacuum sealed thing. So then you could just do one of those a day, take half it, give it to her in the morning, and then put the other half in a Ziploc bag, give her the other half at night instead of having to like cut up. I mean, it's probably a little bit cheaper to do the 20-pound bag, but just because your dog isn't eating, 2 pounds a day like my dog does.
Well, that's what we'd eventually move to, though.
Yeah.
I need to make some room in my freezer.
Yeah. So maybe one of these bags.
Yeah, we'll start with this and kind of transition then over the next.
Yeah. And what meat source are you using currently?
Well, this one I just chose the L. When I was doing this, I would just literally every bag I'd just get a different protein.
Yeah. And by the way, and I rotate the proteins too. And you're sticking with the same brand though, right?
Yes.
Okay, because if you change brands, obviously there's a lot of different ingredients, and you want to transition that slowly.
Well, so I still have some of that. See, so that's only been 2 months. I gave him this for like over a year.
Oh, okay.
And then I just changed him to that. So I was like, oh, this is so expensive. And now I'm like, that is not worth it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
and by the way, all the Tuckers does have the pumpkin in it to help with their digestive system
Yeah,
too.
I noticed that.
So it's they take it's the meat source, the organs, and the bones all ground up.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
So
yeah,
I would
try
just
one
pick
of
whatever
these and
flavor you think she'll like.
then we'll go with that and kind of transition. Because, yeah, I just want him to be, know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just want your dog to feel good.
Yeah.
Everybody-
Just like us. If we eat good food, we feel good. If we eat garbage food, we feel tired. And
So I want him to be the best he can be for the next few years. That he's
yeah, my friend from my old church used to joke that my dog eats better than I do.
right. That's what my husband will say actually.
Right.
But my sister, she fed her little fox terriers on raw food like their last 6 years, and
Awesome.
they live forever. I mean, they live a long time.
Yeah, and I got they have some bones here. I think some frozen bones up front. I got mine at Cal Ranch. I think they're a little bit cheaper there.
Okay.
They have a freezer by the front door. But as far you asked about their teeth,
Yeah.
that's a really great way. The raw bones, just to clean their teeth by them chewing on that is a good way to clean their teeth.
That's yeah. Well, his teeth, I've noticed. Will they break his teeth sometimes?
No, so the thing with, I mean, obviously, like some things like antlers and stuff like that aren't meant to be broken down.
Okay.
They don't, and you want to make sure it's the right size, so not too small. I mean, if your dog's a small dog, you don't got to worry about too small, and obviously too big, they're not going to be able to get their mouth over it. But as long as it's frozen, as long as it's raw, so it hasn't been cooked, they're not going to splinter or anything like
Okay,
that.
that's great to know. 'Cause
Yeah.
he has sometimes I've given him something that's broken, and I'm like, and then then he's had to have a couple teeth removed, and it's like, oh man.
Yeah.
So, well, awesome. Thanks for your advice.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, the raw bones are up front on the left.
Okay.
And did you say you were going to switch back to? You've been using that other one for a little while.
Yeah.
You may want to, for the transition, you may want to get the same kind, maybe a smaller bag.
I still have some of that. So should I just do from that to this? Do you think, and forget this?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just over. I just want him to be done
Yeah.
with his gas. It's like it stinks up the room.
Yeah, I bet.
We're just all like, oh no.
Yeah, like I said, it's just like us. If you go eat some Big Macs and stuff, or a big, big dinner with a lot of, like carbs and stuff, it's going to jack you up, and you're going to have, so same thing with them. Plus, it's we've adapted our diets over a lot of time. They haven't been, domesticated as long, but that's closer to what they would eat in the natural. They're going to find an animal, they're going to eat the organs, they're going to eat the meat, and they're going to chew on the bones.
Yeah.
And that's what that is in that bag. So.
Okay. Well, then we're gonna go for it.
Cool.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome. My name is Drew, by the way, and this is Pixie. You're being recorded for her YouTube channel. So if you look up Pixie the CO on YouTube,
All right.
you'll see her there.
All right. Well, nice to meet you.
You too. Thanks. Yeah, and since that Tucker's has the pumpkin in it, I don't know if you've heard, but when they get upset stomachs, they recommend pumpkin.
Yes.
So that already has that in it, so that'll help her gut too.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
when he seems that way, I mix it into some pumpkin. And
Yeah.
Pumpkin and chicken broth. Just
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to eat it.
Yeah. You got all the treats there, Pixie? Huh? You got all the treats? Huh?
Okay.
It's the cutest dog, though. Not the cutest dog.
Got some dog. What is this? Hoggin dog is cheese. That's clever.
Yeah, you can still hang on to the other one. Just keep them both in the fridge.
Yeah.
But, if this is going to help,
Cake mix for dogs.
give it to you for 5 days straight. And if it doesn't,
Bunch of immune support and urinary tract health and gut health. Kidneys and liver support, probiotic enzymes. I don't see the one that Pixie uses for her gut. Put a link in the description of this video. Remember to subscribe while you're watching this.
the smaller bag or the bigger bag?
Woo, Pixie. Sheesh. Oh, I slammed that door. That's what got her going. I'm like, why is she freaking out? Sorry, kiddo. Kiddo, doggy. Huh.
How long do they last?
All right, let's get your food and then we can go, Pixie. Come on. And by the way, with that, I usually put it in the freezer, and then the day before I'll pull out whatever. So like I'll put one and take one from the freezer, put it in the fridge when I'm feeding her, and then just keep doing that. So you want to give about, I do 24 hours to do it, or like he mentioned earlier, you can just set it on the counter and let it thaw for a couple hours. But if you want to not have to worry about it sitting out, then just put it in the fridge, move it from the freezer to the fridge like a day before. So, and when they first come, they're really, really frozen good, so it might take a little longer to thaw. So I put like, you know, because I'm feeding her 3 pounds in a day and a half, so I'll put 3 in there.
Yeah.
But then as it's been in your fridge and not as frozen anymore, you could probably wouldn't need 36 hours, maybe just a day, 24 hours
Right.
to do it. So
And have you done the tuckers before?
Not the tuckers.
So each one is vacuum sealed.
Oh, okay.
My tip is take it out of the vacuum seal while it's still frozen. It'll be way less messy.
Okay.
When it's hot and juicy and you're like,
Kind of just like blow
oh,
out.
just got splashed. That was nice.
That's all.
But yeah,
Okay.
so
Thanks, guys.
thank
See
you
how
yeah,
it goes.
and I use Ziploc bags. So sometimes even though they're vacuum sealed, sometimes they do leak a little bit.
Yeah.
So, or just the the water because it's frozen.
Yeah.
All right, have a great night.
Okay, bye, guys.
Thank you very much. Nice. Nice, dude. Well, I should give you a raise.
All right, I don't know if it's getting paid yet.
Hell yeah, I love it.
I mean, you can give me a discount on this if you want to.
No, I love it when customers start talking and they're like, well, what do you do? I'm like, well, I do the frozen stuff. I'm like, yes. Yeah,
Right? It's like,
thank
well, we
you.
can try to like cure the like mask the symptom, and like probiotics are good. I give my Pixie some, but like
Yes.
we can either mask the symptom of the bloating, or we can get to the root cause, which is you're feeding her
Right.
processed food. So
Yes. I
like-
love the metaphor of like you can either put a Band-Aid on the blister or you can change the type of shoe.
awesome, yeah, I
Right?
like that analogy. Yeah.
Like their shoe's giving you a blister. Get a shoe.
Oh,
that
is this
doesn't
hers?
give you a
Did she
blister. No, this was
Oh,
This is the stores. I gave the gentleman a sample because he hit his dogs quick, but I didn't have. I
oh,
said,
when he
"Why
was
am I
clipping her nails.
Yeah, so I just poured some in a bag for him.
Nice.
Are you just always open? This is going to be the highlight of the video. Gonna watch me do this and play like some dumb music. Yes, just need to be 10% smarter than the object.
That's all, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, boss. Total after tax 105.09, and go tap again, top left. You gotta like hold it there until Easter. Can you smell it already? Can you smell it raw? Nice. Well, I'm glad I had the pork lamb
Yeah.
because the last 2 weeks they haven't been shipping me my frozen.
What's up with that?
I don't know. That's why my freezer is so depressing looking.
I mean, you guys have always been good to me. Even the Mill Creek one up there.
Yes.
Of course, they didn't have as big a selection as you did, so I sometimes had to go somewhere else. But I hope they keep sending it to you, because otherwise I'll have to find somewhere. And I live in Spanish Fork, and you guys are a little bit of a drive, but the next nearest places are even more of a drive. So have they told you what's going on with it?
No, they are not helpful at all.
Really?
Not Tuckers. I love Tuckers.
Yeah.
It's a different distributor. I won't say their name.
Okay.
But no, I emailed them and they responded, but not helpful at all. So I'm just doing my order several days before the deadline.
Okay.
Thinking, if I do it early and you guys have 6 days to put it together instead of 2 days.
Or maybe you could order, I don't know if it would just sit there, or or if people weren't buying as much, but order extra since you're low on stock right now. I don't know. You know what you're doing.
The last 2 weeks
You're the
in a
manager here,
row,
so.
I've ordered like 20 bulk boxes,
Uh-huh.
and 1 week they sent me 1 out of my 20. The next week they sent me 0
Wow.
out of my 20. So yeah, I'm just doing my order as quickly as I can, as early.
Yeah, I don't want to get into it on the video, but maybe you could find out if there's a different distributor, or contact Tuckers and let them know what's going on, that the distributor's not doing their
Yes.
job. Like you said, I don't want to throw them
Yes.
under the bus. Maybe they're just
Right.
having a bad period, but
Right.
yeah.
That is exactly what we need to do. We need to get a hold of Tucker's owner, which I know the owner of this place has done. She gets in touch with the Tucker's owner.
Oh, cool. That's cool that they're still involved like that.
Yes, yeah. And then, believe it or not, we did have a distributor that carried Tucker's, and they stopped carrying them.
Oh, man.
I don't know why. Sometimes they just make dumb decisions.
Right? that, in my opinion, that is a dumb decision. It's one of the best raw dog foods out there, and it's one of the best
Right.
price, if not the best price.
Yes, best price, one of the most limited. I mean,
So, and
insane
limited
high.
ingredients, yeah.
Yeah, saving my butt. My dog who's allergic to everything.
Right.
Since they have actually some, more exotic proteins at a good
It's like an
price.
elimination diet for dogs, right?
Yes, literally. Literally. Well, what's the fluff monster's name?
Her name is Pixie.
Pixie.
Wanna say goodbye, Pixie?
Hi, Pixie. How are you?
You wanna give her that?
I would love
She'll sit
to.
for you.
Pixie, you want a treat? Can you sit? It's a treat, I promise.
Sit, Pixie.
Can you sit?
Good girl.
Good girl. Here you go. Get it. Good, you liked it. Yay. See, I'm not too nervous to take a treat. I'll take a treat. Yummy.
I think it's more she just warm in here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, she got that double coat.
Yes.
All right, man. Great seeing you. Thanks for the tour and the info.
Totally.
I'll have it up the video up in a couple of weeks. So.
Nice. Can I carry the box out for
Oh
you?
yeah, it'd be great. I guess I should bring my I did that earlier too. I went to Cal Ranch and bought some of their cut up femur bones, and 2 times I almost walked out the door without the thing I went there for. I mean, I went there for a video too, but
Yes, sir. Oh, so she's your only doggy?
yeah, she's my first doggy as an adult actually too.
Nice. Oh, sweetie pie, you're so sweet. Just a well-mannered wolf.
All right.
A well-mannered Arctic wolf. So how old is she?
She's 17 months.
Oh, yeah.
18 months in about a week.
So you think she still might, grow a little bit?
Oh yeah, her mom weighs 180, her dad weighs 200, and they usually grow in height until they're about 2, and then they grow and and then they fill out till they're about 3. So she's got some growing to do. This way, Pixie.
Nice.
Yeah, if you want to throw that on the passenger side, it'd be awesome. It's unlocked. Thanks, Sam. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Have a great night.
You too, man. Thanks for bringing Pixie in. You got to bring her in every time.
All right, I'll bring her more often. Yeah.
Yeah.